Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It's new comic book day for the week of November 8th, and we're getting started right now. This episode brought to you by Paul and Tim Do a Thing. We do a thing over there. There's like 5 videos a week. So you should check it out. All of our reactions over, all that kind of stuff.
Hey guys, it's Tim from the comic book store, Team Ashen, Paul and Tim Do a Thing. And right here, we're going to talk about these trades. You ready? I've got Batman Reptilian. If you're like, this came out 10,000 years ago, you're right. This, I think, was one of those big ones. I could be wrong. I think this was big magazine size, and they're like, oh, people don't like those. Let's make it a normal size. So here's your normal sized version of that book. Killer Croc kind of story. We got Dead Boy Detectives, which is on volume 1, I guess.
That was actually a really good book.
This is the newest one. 1 through 6 of that. I don't know if that ended the whole thing or not. Catwoman, this is volume 3. I read a little of this on the channel. Pretty interesting, the second Catwoman coming in and telling that story. Jack Kirby collection, Kamandi, Last Boy on Earth, volume 2. Look at this whale. That's a Kirby whale. You love that whale, stupid whale. So much fun. Love it. Love it. Even though he says holy cow, it's a whale. Kamandi's great. We have DC Icons box set, which is Batman Nightwalker, Wonder Woman Warbringer, and Catwoman Soul Stealer. These have all been previous releases, but now they're in this nice little box. Makes a good gift if you are thinking about gift giving. We have Supercorp. Superman, Volume 1, the new #1 hardcover for Superman.
First was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was decent,
The art
right?
is fantastic.
The art is pretty good. Jamal Campbell. Speaking of great art, we got DC The New Frontier, the deluxe edition. This is something that, if you haven't read, is iconic and great. The art is amazing. Darwin Cook is so good. And, man, if you haven't read this, please do. It really is one of the best Justice League kind of stories. Now we've got Assassin's Apprentice, Volume 1. This is from Dark Horse. The beloved fantasy epic comes to life in comics form. I can read the back of the book. We've got Doctor Who, Once Upon a Time Lord. Oh, that's nice. Tons of Doctor Who stuff from Titans, so if you have a favorite Doctor, there's definitely a volume for you. We've got World Tree. Remember this book, Paul? Creepy, weird book. And issue 1 was too dark and you didn't even realize there was a dead body on the floor?
I didn't read that one.
Matt did.
Yep.
Yes. Ghost Lore. Cullen Bunn. Creepy Cullen Bunn doing creepy Cullen Bunn things. Gotta love it, though.
I think I did read the first of that.
You did.
Very
Somebody did.
Yeah.
And it was good. Those things are good. At least good. Star Wars Scoundrels, Rebels of the Empire. This is Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Jabba's Palace, Ewoks, Lando, Empire Rebellion, and Max Rebo. We did a handful of these. I know I did the Ewoks one, which was awesome. So I would definitely say that's probably worth checking out. Sonic the Hedgehog, Knuckles' Greatest Hits. He punches things. Isn't that fun? Noctera, Volume 3. This is issues 12 through 16, as well as the Val and Nemesis specials. So it's a pretty good size trade.
Fantastic art.
Very good art, for sure. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Groupfall. This is issues 1 through 5 of the 2023 series. We have a new Epic collection, or at least a new printing of Volume 2, which is of ASM. So this is issues 18 through 38 and the annual #2. We have Planet of the... So many trades. We have Planet of the Apes, Fall of Man. This is 1 through 5 of the 2023. I didn't know they just called it Fall of Man. Echo, this is cool. She's got her own volume here. Collecting a bunch of old Daredevil stuff predominantly. That art is so good, man. I love it. We have Warlock Rebirth, which we reviewed a little bit of this. This was a pretty cool book, where we get a new Warlock in a manner of speaking. And then finally, Mark Twain's The Man That Corrupted Hadleyburg. Hadleyburg? Hadleyburg. Twain. This is a humanoids book. Most of these are pretty cool. I really dig the art style. It's got an old-timey kind of cartooning style to it, which seems epic. Oh, there's more. Crap, I didn't even do them all. Paul, I didn't even do them all. Because I've got the Beatles Golden Book. Man. Oh, there's a Taylor Swift one. I should get that for you. I bet I will. I'm not going to remember, but if I did, I would totally buy that for you. And I would read it to you, buddy. Isn't that nice? That'd be nice.
It would be nice.
You know what? I'm going to add it to the cart when I'm done here. Fantastic Four. This is part of the Marvel Masterworks series. This is issues 21 through 29 of Fantastic Four. We got Witch of Mine from Ablaze Manga. By the way, at the store, the comic book store, 30 North Main Street, Gillespie, New Jersey, we do have a manga section we are working on expanding. I'm doing my best, people. I think it's pretty fun. But this is manga, and I like that Ablaze and Titan and a couple other companies are doing this, which is great. Speaking of, here's a manga of Miraculous. This is volume 2, question mark? Yes, volume 2 of Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. And we've got these DC ones. Superman, Meshi, and Joker. One Operation Joker. These are the volume 2s of these. Volume 1 came out maybe a month ago. This is cool. I ordered this one. Osamu Tezuka's 100 Tales. It just sounded cool, and it's the guy who created Astro Boy. And last but not least, we have Static, Up All Night. So an original young adult Static story. Okay, now I did them all, Paul. I'm going to read you a Taylor Swift Golden Book. I bet that's fun.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
First up, we have Zawa, issue number 1. This is Zawa and the Belly of the Beast. This is a really beautifully drawn book. The art is similar to Wind. So if you've read the Wind comics, it's kind of like that. It's kind of that like very fanciful, artistic feel to it. And it's basically you have a group of people that have been living in this very processed, very controlled world, and being taught as an early child about the boogeyman that lives in the bottom of the factory that might come out and kill you. And then we find out, oh God, it's real. And this is going to set up a very interesting kind of story with a character who looks very creepy but could also be very lovable and cute. We don't know yet. But it was really interesting. It was a great... the art was fantastic in this. Not a lot of writing, but it really did set up a really interesting new world. So if you like this art style and you're looking for something new and fanciful and scientific and science fiction-y, check this out.
All right, guys, it's time for my first book. I've got The Punisher, issue number 1. There's a new Punisher, and you're thinking, good Lord, why? It make perfect sense. This is David Pepos writing. He's a nice dude. And Dave Wachter doing the art. Basically, you have a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who is the new Punisher. He's not actually trying to be the new Punisher, but he's got some Punisher body armor. He's trying to get revenge. His family did have an unfortunate accident, and he is the sole survivor. You find all of this out in the first pages. So, he is out there trying to avenge his family. It is a pretty cool story because a lot of Punisher stuff is very mob-oriented, very street-level. This is kicked up a little bit because of S.H.I.E.L.D. and some of the technology, and it's still run and gun, but it's got some cool little twists to it, and there are some surprises that you find out along the way that I was pretty pumped to see, and we'll see what goes with those in the future. But this has the potential to be a really big book and a really cool character. I don't know that this guy is going to ultimately be the Punisher, but I really did enjoy this story. So check it out.
And my pick of the week, it is Marvel Gods issue number 2, and it's not $10, so way easier to get into. This is Hickman at its best. The art is fantastic. Basically, all of the bad things that have happened during the Babylon event in issue number 1. This is the fallout as the powers that be kind of have to shuffle and find out what's going on as the natural order things kind of picks up the pieces because they really took the brunt of the casualties from the Babylon event. And we're introducing new characters, new worlds, new things. This is a really huge like Marvel world building thing that even you didn't see before. So if you really like that very expansive kind of story and learning about new things that kind of are on the fringes of the Marvel Universe, but obviously are very much tied to it as Doctor Strange is a very heavy part of the series. This is for you, man. This is an amazing story. And new characters, new stuff, and a very unique story. So, highly recommend this.
All right, it's time for my pick of the week. Paul, do you know what my pick of the week is?
I have no idea.
No?
No.
You should, because it's definitely going to be Marvel Unleashed, the finale, issue 4 of 4. My boy Starks is so great. And this is absolutely a great ending to a great series. It made me feel all kinds of emotions. I was happy, I was sad, I was on the verge of crying, and I laughed my ass off as well, because that's what Starks do. Stark's great. But the pets are in the 10th dimension, the 10th ring of hell, and they're about to fight Blackheart. What a great villain, by the way. And it's an army of demons versus some dogs and cats and flurkins and whatnot. And it's just a really... It feels like it moves so fast, but they are trying to revive Lockjaw. They're trying to take care of Blackheart and stop the demons from going into our world through a portal. It's a lot for the Pet Avengers to deal with, essentially, but they do find a way to combat this. So it is really good. I like the way it ends. I like the way it potentially sets up more stuff in the future. So if you enjoyed this book, there's no reason to not pick this up. If you didn't pick this up, hunt it down or order the trade. Either way, this book is great. Make sure you follow Kyle Starks and read all his other stuff, because it's also great, and he's my boy, and I said you had to do it. So there.
Hi. Oh, wow. They're both here. Yes. We doing... We've only had like 3 episodes where like we were ever both in the shot.
Is it because I like hounded you?
I don't know.
I don't remember why. Did I throw stuff at you?
Possibly.
Definitely,
Possibly.
The fact that we were like, that's probably what it was.
That's probably what it was. However, this is the last one we're doing.
We're done. I'm sorry.
If anybody who's been a fan of this channel has been seeing, we have been moving a little bit more on the gaming content. We have a new channel that kind of takes up a lot of our time, but unfortunately, this is just the video that doesn't quite fit either of those worlds.
Yep.
So, yeah. There's still going to be content on here. It's just going to be gaming and our podcast stuff, or my podcast stuff. Maybe this is where third time's a charm.
Like, you can't do this, but you can do that.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, it's just our podcast stuff. A lot of our gaming content here, and unfortunately, it just doesn't fit with each other. So yeah, still tons of content. So if you want to see me, yeah, I'm still going to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. He is. He's leaving.
I'm around.
He's around.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, you can definitely see more of him and I together on Paul and Tim Do a Thing.
Yep.
If you want to see more of my gaming content, you're going to see that pretty much every other Friday on this channel. And the same thing with our podcast stuff. You get that every other Friday on this channel too. So yeah, tons of content still. It's just unfortunately the comics are just not going to be a thing anymore. We do appreciate everybody that's been on this ride. It's been a long ride.
It's been really long.
It's been a long ride. Hopefully you like some of the gaming content.
Cry?
I'm not going to cry.
You should cry.
Nah.
Can you cry?
No.
Please?
No, it's okay.
Give you $1. $1?
No, it's fine.
$2.
Nah.
What's the number?
But we do appreciate everybody who's been along for this ride.
It's been great.
Hi,
Donald.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Bye, Donald.
Appreciate everybody who's consistently showing up. We genuinely do appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the end. Like I said, more content on this channel. It's just that this video, it's specifically on Wednesdays, is going to be going away.
Yeah.
So we'll catch you next time.
But
Actually,
not,
wait.
But not about comics.
But not about comics, yeah.